proceed, and I was asked a question that I asked you, my answer would be, and I really want to know if this is accurate, my answer would be, look, if you force the city council to adopt both at the same time, what you're in essence saying to the city council is that if the city council doesn't agree with the mayor's capital budget, then the city council is being in a position of shutting down the city government because it's either being put in a position of approving the capital budget or refusing to adopt the operating budget. And if you don't have an operating budget, you can't have a city government. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I never viewed it.
I
still viewed it as being two separate votes.
No, I understand. In other words, if you link, my question is, do you think what I just said is possibly reality? Because
If what you just said, yeah, that is absolutely, that would be it.
well, that's why I raised the question. But in
Yeah.
other words,
But I never understood it to be linking it,
Well,
just
no,
voting
no.
them at the same time.
Well, no, but if you vote them at the same time, that's the linkage that I'm describing. In other words,
Yeah, but one requires 4 votes,
I
and one
understand.
requires 5
No,
votes.
no, I
And
understand.
it need to be adopted concurrently.
Right, but that's my question. Forget about the number of votes. We're not, there's no
So
alteration.
we would never be in the position to shut down the government because the operating budget will get passed, the CIP, no. And you know, the charter required them both to be passed. Well, that is total insanity.
Okay, that's
Total insanity in my opinion, to ask an elected body who are responsible, fiduciary responsibility for taxpayers to pass, to give a yes vote on a CIP. If that's,
No, not yes.
he said pass. I'm saying that
Well, the
pass is a yes vote,
Well, the
5 votes.
The passage.
That's total insanity.
But couldn't the passage be accepted as a 0 vote?
That would be no. That's what it
No,
would
I mean,
be. It would go
No,
down.
no. I'm not saying a no vote. I'm saying
it's
it's
going to be zero budget.
a 0 budget. Couldn't the passage be a 0 budget?
Yeah.
A no vote is a no vote, which is saying no to 90 million or whatever the number
Right.
is out there. A yes to 0 is different than a no to 90.
Okay.
And so
I
we're
agree with
saying,
that.
so we're saying.
So you're saying that you would then expect 5 of the 7 council members to take the mayor's proposed CIP, knowing that they only have 5 votes for 0. I think that's insane also. Why would we want to do that? There may be $20 million or 90 that's worth
So
salvaging.
So one of the concept here, just putting it out there,
Yeah.
the concept here would be that it would force negotiation to settle on a operating budget and a capital budget. That it wouldn't take but one of those shut the city down incidents that ever occur before people ran for the hills and actually did something. I mean, it has occurred.
Well, again, you're assuming that we had tremendous negotiation.
I'm
We
not
still have
assuming
it this year in the
I'm not
CIP.
assuming at all that you did. I'm saying, suggesting that this would require that you did it in a certain time frame. Not that you didn't do it, that you would do it in a certain time frame.
Okay, which is April 15th, yet June 1st.
And are you
I'm
suggesting
submitting
that-
to you, it's not enough time.
That's a different thing.
Necessarily.
That's a different thing.
Necessarily,
That's the first time
not
we're
enough
hearing
time.
it. That's the first
Okay,
time
well,
we're hearing it.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's pretty typical across the state.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
pretty-
because operating budget's priority, I guess that's what I should have said, that's the priority, not that the CIP isn't, but we shut the government down, because we pay taxes now if we don't pass
So
an
that's
operating
a
budget.
new position. You're saying that between our April 15th and our June 1st, you don't have enough time to look at both the operating budget and the capital budget in a sufficient enough manner and
To
negotiate
make
it out.
an intelligent, informed decision. You know what, I think maybe we should have done this with all council members, maybe that's something we might want to think of for next year.
I did speak to,
Have a mutual meeting with the council.
let me be very careful with my
Exactly.
language and say that there is no, Yonkers charter petition for next year. Until
Okay.
at such time that the mayor that is elected for next year decides that there is. So there is no such thing. But assuming there was one, assuming this body had anything to do with it, these group of people had anything to do with it, we talked about engaging the city council on some of the proposals in a possibly earlier manner to get the feedback prior to this.
I think that would be great. I think that would be wonderful.
But then, we do obviously reach out when we start the commission, and it's the president, the city council president, all the commission get a letter
Now that.
pretty much saying, please come back with
You're right,
anything you
you
think.
have, Bob, and you're right, and we're all derelict in not coming, but I will, in defense of a council person,
We've got a few other things.
we have a lot of things.
Yeah, no,
But now that's where structure, and maybe that should be part of the charter revision, requiring the city council to summit, if you will, with the charter revision. Maybe that should be an annual meeting, if it's a required meeting, then we'll show up.
First of the charter
I
revision
mean,
commission
that's-
is not a requirement to be held this year. A required meeting is not required to be held.
Okay, whatever, you know.
But-
But I mean, I think the dialogue is so important. We're in touch with our constituency, you're obviously in touch with a certain constituency, who brings different level of discussion to the table. And I just think, again, my personal experience just being elected is that there's just so many intangibles that nobody will ever know, which is a shame, you know, because it's very, you know, and the 8 people that are elected in the city are probably the only ones that will ever know about all the things that go on. And, you know, and it's, you know, it's what causes what you see as the end of the story. There's really a long story there, you know, and it's not always as personal or as political as it may appear to be in the public and through the media. It's really as a result of 8 elected officials. That's all we have, trying to do the best job that they can do.
But then again, this charter commission actually over the last 3 years has gone to the public and then came back and had conversations and changed things there. On numerous occasions, we've taken stuff out because of feedback we got in public hearing.
That's substantial.
Yeah.
It's substantial.
And you know, for what it's worth, I don't have a personal agenda, because I'm not gonna be on the
We
city council
understand,
next year.
I appreciate it.
You know, I just think where it could be a problem for legislators.
I guess my frustration is that there seems to be, not only in the city of Yonkers, state, county, there seems to be deadlines on budgets that nobody ever honors, and there's no penalty for it. And to me, and it's like, hey, just, if they don't get there by June 1st, June 20th is good, or December is okay. December's okay. I just don't understand.
If I necessarily agree with that statement, Bob, only because the penalty for not passing the operating budget on time is we don't get to send out tax bills, so we run out of money in June, July, sometime.
But that's Yonkers, but
Okay,
look about the state.
I-
But look about the state.
Well,
I'm
and
talking
the
about
state-
in general,
the
in
state
politics,
has to
nobody
shut
has
down,
any
which is a bad thing.
responsibility.
That's the penalty. That's a
But the
bad
state,
thing.
I don't remember in the state, anybody getting penalized in the state with their
People didn't
budget,
get paid.
which held us up.
People, right, and people didn't get paid, that was the consequence.
But
And the
it's not- but-
and the
but there was-
consequence to that was.
The people didn't get paid, well, they're politicians, that's exactly right, the politicians don't get penalized, it's the people who have to get their paycheck. And I'm just saying, I'm totally frustrated when, yeah, you say we wanna run it like a business, I know it's hard to do that, but the
Yeah.
bottom line is.
Well, I never
if you
said
have
I
to
wanted to
get,
run it like a business, I'm not looking to make it a profit. I just want to.
A surplus is okay.
What's the consequence of a capital budget not being passed on time? There's no consequence. No. Not the penalties might come over beating you over the head. What's the consequence? What doesn't happen in this city because the capital budget isn't being passed? What if you never passed it? What would be the
Well,
consequence?
then you wouldn't have the money to do some of the repairs that we need to do.
Right, so is it,
Capital improvements.
all right, so is it important that that happens in a timely fashion?
It is, however, you get what I said, this all became an issue last year when we had $60 million sitting in the previous CIPs, and we weren't willing to pass the largest CIP in the history of Yonkers. That's when this all became an issue. We said, go back, spend that money, then come back and ask us for more. That's where it came to an end. If there was no